I hope these 10 demo reel tips for new animators helps you on your animation journey. The first is scope creep. That means keep your ideas manageable so your shot is as successful as it can be for your skill level with a slight challenge. Start small, build bigger as you go, and bigger can mean more subtle too. This goes for length of shot as well as the amount within a shot. We all get into animation because we love it and we have big ideas. It can be hard to manage those big ideas when your skills are still developing as a new animator. So try to keep your ideas manageable for your skill set. What you want to show on your demo reel is that you can animate, not that you can't animate big ideas. So you want to rein in those ideas to something manageable for your skill level while also giving yourself a slight challenge. Second, your worst. You'll be judged on your worst work or the worst portion of a shot. Remove anything that stands out as weaker than everything else because they will assume you don't know the difference between your worst work and your best if you're putting all of it on your demo reel. Number three, don't get too attached. Don't get overly attached to a shot because it was the first thing you did or you spent the most time on it and you can't let it go. If the quality isn't great or you have better work, remove it. Don't get too attached to your work. Fourth, acting. I have a whole podcast episode about this. The number one mistake animators make. If you want to listen to that, go check out that podcast episode. Number 4, acting. If your body mechanics aren't great, do not attempt acting shots. Your bad body mechanics will be too distracting and just show you're unable to animate acting shots. So you're not doing yourself any favors by animating acting shots before you're ready. In acting shots, we're dealing with creative choices and performance choices, and we want to have a pretty good grasp of body mechanics before we attempt those, because we're going to be trying to show our body mechanic skills as well as our creative and performance decisions as actors, and that's an advanced skill. And these are 10 demo reel tips for new animators. So you shouldn't be attempting acting shots just yet. And you can get work without having acting shots on your demo reel anyways. So don't get too attached to that idea that you have to have some flashy medium close-up shot of someone acting. Number 5, body mechanics. Do focus on getting these down first. You've got to have sharpened tools if you want to use them to a high standard. And most of the time, it's going to be centered around body mechanics. Most of what we do as animators are rooted and grounded in our world, whether we exaggerate it or not. It needs to be believable. And that foundation comes from knowing body mechanics and all the different ways to apply them in different circumstances. Number 6, practice. Not everything you animate needs to be for your demo reel. Not every pass is for a game-winning touchdown. Toss the ball around, play, experiment, then execute, okay? The best professional athletes in the world, they still practice. They don't just show up on game day and try to make a touchdown. You need to be practicing as well, and don't expect to put everything on your demo reel that you make. That'll give you more freedom to play, experiment, and progress a little bit faster while you're trying to not be a perfectionist every time you sit down to work. Number 7, zero distraction. Don't add a lower third saying ball bounce to a ball bounce animation. I'll know it's ball bounce animation by watching the ball bounce animation, but I could miss that animation if I'm spending my time reading text on the screen that says ball bounce animation. Don't add extra stuff on screen on your demo reel if you don't need it. You don't want any distractions. Number 8, update. Don't do 3 shots and then think my demo reel is done. Your reel is your best work. You'll get better as you go, so keep updating your reel as you improve and evolve as an animator. By the time you get that 3rd shot done, you're probably a better animator than the first shot you put on your demo reel. So you'll want to keep updating it as you go. Number 9, variety. You don't know what they're hiring for usually. So you want to have some variety on your reel, even if it's all body mechanics. You can show many different circumstances, forces, or dynamics at play in various ways and how you handle it in your animation. Remember, it doesn't always have to be bipedal animation. It could be quadruped animation or flying. When you have a job opportunity pop up on your LinkedIn feed or wherever you look at job openings, you don't want to wait until the last second to try to start animating a shot just for that job opening. That's why it's good to have a bit of variety ready to go so that you have a wider net that you can cast in terms of your job opportunities when they pop up. Because when they pop up, it's going to be too late to animate a whole new brand new demo reel just for that job opportunity. So have a bit of variety in your demo reel. It'll go really far for you. Number 10, finish. Don't start 4 ideas at once and have 4 unfinished pieces. Focus on one at a time. Take it across the finish line. I didn't mean to rhyme that, but I did. Rinse, repeat that. Okay, don't spend months in polish to the point you forget how to block a shot. Finish a shot and move on. And you want to rinse and repeat this process of going through the entire workflow of an animation shot so that you sharpen your skills and you make progress quicker. And don't get too precious about your work so that you can quickly evolve from shot to shot. Those are my 10 demo reel tips for beginners. If you want to learn more, please check out animatorsjourney.com where you can get mentored by me from the beginning to the end. I have beginner, intermediate, and advanced classes. So check those out because I've simplified the journey to becoming a 3D animator. Whether your goal is to work in the animation industry like I do, or create your own short films like I have as well for companies like Lego, you need to learn these skills that are in Animators Journey courses. And I'm there to help you on a personal basis. All right. I'm in the community typing up reviews, drawing on your animations. And when you get into intermediate, I'm there one-on-one on Zoom calls with you, going over your work. So I hope I can help you on your animator's journey, even if it's just through these podcasts. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe and share these episodes so that other people can benefit from this information too. Thanks for listening.